You want to know what I think of you, little viewer there? Isn't that nice? Looks like I'm getting hearing aids tomorrow. So you see in this completely sealed box, I gotta open it. Now the safest way to open your box is take your airsoft. And that broke the entire seal all along here. It's the limited edition Olight Sig Guard, or Psy Guard, or Sea Guard. I don't really know where the name Sig Guard comes from. Sig Grip. It's not just a grip. It's got a light in it. Somebody must have shot it before packaging it. Look at this. Notice how I said limited edition? That's because there's black, tan, and then limited edition. Basically gray. I looked on Olight's website the other day. They have something called O pen, but it's not just no pen. It's a laser pen and a flashlight pen. Throw is 240 meters. The max lumens is 1,450. That's very bright, and I'm pretty sure it's brighter than the PL3. Let's take a look. Oh, wrong one. Oh wow, yeah, it actually is. You got Allen. We're gonna put him in the Allen drawer. Comes with an extra screw. This bag had the charger in it, so don't question that one. This is the charger. Now the difference between this is it's wireless charging. I'm wondering if you can have an external battery and charge this at the same time.
Yeah, I think it looks like you can.
Pretty much like an Apple Watch charger, although this actually makes metal contacts. The other one is genuinely wireless. What does that remind me of? This just shows you how good quality Olight is. They have attention to detail, even in this charger. It's blue, it's a nice flat cord. This clear piece here is actually an LED. It's green. Science experiment. Can it charge through this bag? Unfortunately not. This is part of the box, if you care. Protector. It protects the USB. Don't lose that one. It even says Olight right on there. Let's take a look. Not at the item, but at the instructions. You're gonna have to get this one framed. Quick instructions. Red, angry. Green, go. That makes sense. And then you got manual. I don't really know why this is like as long as it is. You can actually learn different languages on here. And so here it is. Now it's pretty big. This is a 3D printed angled grip by John Me Ministries. It's actually nice and sturdy. You hear creaking? No, because we know what we're doing. Here at John and Me Ministries, we actually know what we're fucking doing. We print this, and it's physically here. Unlike other companies where they print stuff, you can't even see it. The Sig Guard is quite a bit bigger. Now you can fit your hand a couple places because you got some ribs there. You want to put a finger there, whole hand down here. It's your life. We're just living in it. You can also intimidate your friends by holding it like this. Definitely heavier than normal just because it's got the battery and the light inside. Now this piece here is metal just because it does get hot. It's gonna protect it from if you like run your gun into somebody. Olight seems to come out with products every other minute. This is how easy it is to charge. You have the screw on the right side there, which essentially just tightens it. Now, unfortunately, it's not like this that has the quick release, but I don't think you're gonna be in a situation where you're like, oh no, I need to randomly take my grip off my gun. So kind of no point of having a quick release. Each side has a button that basically does the exact same thing. It's just so that you can use either your finger or your thumb. Probably use your nose. No, you can't use your nose, unfortunately. Turn it on, click it once, double click it to go high, double click it again to go low. Hold it to turn it on. You hear a noise and you're like, oh fuck, like that. And I didn't even click it. I let it go and it turns off. There's no sauce light. See how this has the sauce light? I just had PTSD of instructions. So on high mode, you little, camera stop recording. So high mode lasts 2.5 minutes and then it goes down to 33% at 114 minutes and then it goes down to 20% at 50 minutes. How can 33% last 114 minutes? 20% lasts less. Low mode lasts a whole 240 minutes. It's IPX4. I'm pretty sure this is IPX6. That means that this can technically withstand higher pressures of water. It's not waterproof. You're not supposed to dunk it underwater, swim with it to look at scalies under the ocean. IPX4, it can get decent water sprays to it. Don't be using like a water jet. It's also drop resistant up to 1 meter. Time to fully charge is 3.5 hours. Please lock out the switches. It's like locking out a forklift. I wanted to put it on the app, but rail down here is too short. The actual like Picatinny piece doesn't start till here. I mean, yeah? Now where did I put that Allen key? Here is my creation. This actually gives you better ergonomics. Now your gun won't be moving like this. Guy walks in the bar. You have your airsoft gun under the table as you normally do. He looks mean. Under the table, you're like, and he takes his shirt off and you're like, the unfortunate part of not being able to quick release this shit, I have to do this every time. Did I sneeze on it? It'll probably sit about there. Now, it kind of looks a little bit big for this gun. It looks like it would fit everybody's hand just because of the size and the fact that my medium snowflake hands work pretty good. Like H1Z1, bang, bang. Go airsoft, furry. What do they call birds? Like furries are furries and scalies are like dragons. But what do they call birds? Because they're not fur, they're not scales. Featheries, featheries. See how I didn't turn a light on there? That's because I'm not against birds. It's the sound of satisfaction. All right. That one looks a little bit better. It's gonna look like that. If you wanna be cringe, you can do the C-clamp. I'm a competitive shooter. I clamp onto the gun to make sure that there's no recoil from a gun that doesn't have recoil. You can also just hold the entire grip with your hand, or you can put your thumb underneath the little edge. What's happening? This is what it should be. But when the BB goes in there, it goes like that. What else can I put this light on? MP7? Kinda looks weird. It's barely on there. Look at that. Get owned cracking airsoft. I wish I lived in Texas. So the grip itself is bigger than the actual pump. It would look like that. The only problem is that you can't really fit a screw in there. You notice that the hat is higher up on my head because the plastic piece just sticks right in your head. Your head ain't flat. Whoever makes hats, can you like make it curved or something? How bright is this? Pretty bright. Level 2? Yeah, pretty bright. I went to get up and walk away with this and it pulled off, just kind of like this. That's kind of good. You really don't have to worry about dog running across the street into your cord. It's all charged up and ready to go. And because it's Canada, it's dark out, so it's actually 1 in the afternoon right now. You wouldn't be able to tell. Mode 1, pretty good. So these trees are pretty close. Go over there, you can see them. Mode 2, look at that, a lot more distance. It's harder for you to see because cameras, but like, and you can see the beam. It definitely works very good if you're looking for kind of an angled grip and light combination. I would recommend the Olight, not just because they gave this to me, because I actually genuinely like Olight. Now there's one thing I have to admit, it's a light, so I don't really know what else to do for testing. I'll think about more of an in-depth video. Maybe I can do a comparison video with the PL3 and this one. Maybe do some durability tests, shoot it with the airsoft like I did the other one. This is how I sleep. My monitor's right here and I'm aiming a loaded airsoft gun at it. It shouldn't bounce, right?